Station, Texas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have the football first. These guys have a catch combination as good as any in the country, David. They always seem to be in sync.
Yeah, if that guy out wide is covered, he's open. And if you got a great quarterback like this, too, it just all works hand in hand. He's looking for him. He's going to force feed him. He's got that kind of arm talent. So a duo that is really hard to stop.
Yeah, and I think what's special about these two is obviously the quarterback has great arm strength, and this receiver can run routes and catch the ball, but their chemistry is just remarkable. It always seems like when there's a big play.
Makes a grab and room to run. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Again, it's Reed. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Running inside. It's Owens. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Second and long here. Reed on the play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throwing Reed. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. A run for the quarterback. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Kentucky's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. C.J. Baxter, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's... Oh, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to run it to the right. Defense all over it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Right back to the well. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the edge. He'll do it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Touchdown, Wildcats! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Deep in the end zone, it's Bussey. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Play action with Reed. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The ride shakes off the defender. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Reed fires to the tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, he only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Turning it on! Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on 2nd down. Gives it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Complete. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. From the red zone, it's Baxter. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the timing just a hair off.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Got it! He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find... way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, and now you've set up 4th and short.
Scores on the sneak.
Yeah, I had to have it. 4th and goal. It's go time. I get nothing or I get a touchdown, and they go to the quarterback sneak. Not a surprise. Now you see it so much in college football and NFL football. Guys pushing him, trying to get him across the goal line, and he gets in for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The keeper on the option. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Plows his way ahead. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it moving. It's Owens. Swamped immediately.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Trying to make one miss. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. In the backfield, it's Horton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits inside. It's Owens. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to squeak through the pile. Might have a chance. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Using his feet. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Reed. Still looking. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Bauer. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick give, it's Baxter. Got the 1st down. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Rodriguez. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the field. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Baxter. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They give it back to him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The quarterback sneaks it in.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Reed to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Had to get rid of it quickly. And he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Out wide right, it's Owens. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes a catch at the 10. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. This offense has it with really good field position. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Rodriguez. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the ball is loose on the return. Recovered by the kicking team. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And the missed connection on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Throwing Reed. Right side, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got his man. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not... Well, this guy can gash you.
Complete on 3rd down. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
What's up, Coffee Warrior? Shout out to Coffee Warrior, y'all. Make sure you go check out his channel. Appreciate it.
Hand off for Baxter. Showing off the arm. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hands it off. Sees a crease. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Left side is Rodriguez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Makes him talk to the hand.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Reels it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great job by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll blip this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Owens. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Out wide left, it's Craver. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Looking left. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Right down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Changing the routes with his receivers. Baxter again. Got enough for the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll run the counter. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Owens. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They're all over him. And it's a sack. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to Baxter. There's some room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And they did tack on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Reed. Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third down. Here's Baxter. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Reed. Look out. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's taking a deep shot. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though,
Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Coach Applewhite told me before the game he understands the challenge at hand. Bringing this team in here to an SEC opponent, it is going to be a very big task at hand. But he knows his players want to show that they are just as good, maybe overlooked, not as highly recruited. He said he's got a very motivated squad on his hands today against the big boys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Jaguars ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Left side is Rodriguez. absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. Churns into the pile. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Baxter again. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Anderson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Handoff, Baxter running left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Jaguars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we get a look at Bishop Davenport. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do get that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from his offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jenkins. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Jaguars peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Straight ahead, it's Phillips. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Power ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Rodriguez. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, to get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Running inside, it's Baxter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Keep it on the ground. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Right side, it's Rodriguez. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive was really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop them.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stuck. Snags it, and there's running room. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
The Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third down, he drops the throw. Just got rid of that one.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Left side is Anderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Nowhere to go. And the Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Selling the fake. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Rushes on. And they got him. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They punted away on 4th down. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Wants to throw on first. Moves to his right. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Almost picked off.
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 6 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Bulldogs, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Coming out with it, it's Marion. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Jaguars want to crank the tempo.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. It's inside. It's Barnes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run him again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Quick give. It's Barnes fighting off the defender. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Out wide left, it's Bauer. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rush right in his face. Fires on the move. Left side is Jenkins. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Phillips. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Drops back, it's Davenport. Spits it out to the back. Snags it. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Run inside. It's Barnes. Turning it on. Past the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. From deep, it's Marion. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Give to the running back. He'll be dropped.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically.
Caught, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Straight ahead, it's Malone. Oh, what a move to get open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They used those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Malone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out wide left, it's Bauer. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries it on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Could not make his way to the corner. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Turns up, it's Woods. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.